tuning into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. So I'm waiting for people to come in the building. As you enter into the building, make sure you double tap the like button on your screen. All right. If you're using your computer, just hit the like button, etc., etc. All right. Let me play this music until we get people in the building. Yeah.
Sadly, there are no limits to what a jealous soul would do. There are a lot of empty and hungry souls running around with nothing else to do but worry about you. And instead of taking that energy and focusing on themselves to attain their desired life, they rather just take it from you. And this is where destiny swapping comes into.
Yeah, they want to take it from you. They want to be you so bad that they don't have a life of their own. You're tuning into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. Make sure you double tap the like button on the screen on the way in. Shout out to those who's viewing. Shout out to those who is watching. We're going to break it down. Let's get right to it. A lot of you are being monitored 24/7. They're trying to figure out how to shake your hand. They're trying to figure out how to bite your style. They're trying to figure out to send destiny card swipers. Do you know that they destiny card swipe you at the 9 to 5? Let's talk about the 9 to 5. Do y'all want me to take it to the 9 to 5? It's called Destiny Swap Card. You know, where you punch in and you punch out. They trying to punch in your ticket and punch you out of your situation. How many of you had potential to get to the next step? Become a supervisor, potentially a manager. You went to the supervisor, you went to the manager. You put in the information of what you did. How was you a team player? And all of a sudden, that same manager went to the team that you thought were cool with you, and all of a sudden they lied on you, they slandered you, and then next thing you know, 2 weeks from that time, somebody else got that position. Can I get a 5 in the chat? Can I get a 5 in the chat? You was qualified for that position. You've been there longer. Somebody came in there just recently, monitor you. You didn't pay no mind to it. You was sharing details of what to do, the do's and the don'ts in the workplace, and they destiny swap your card time. And now they put you down in the bottom, and they're in the top, and they let you go. How many of you have experienced that? How many of you have experienced that? Can we get that person on out the chat? Do I have any mods? I don't think so. We're going to get this person on out of here. We're going to get this person on out of here. They coming in here monitoring my channel now. We don't got time. I don't have any moderators, so I have to block the person. We're not going to entertain these entities and deities. They're just going to get blocked. And I got to tell this person, I'll call them back. I'm on my phone. I can't be talking while I'm on my phone. Every time I use the phone to do the live stream, because they working on the situation here at the place, so we don't have no service. This is why I'm using my phone and talking to y'all on the phone, and y'all gonna be listening to the video. However, this is where people call, want to talk. All of a sudden, the phone was pretty much quiet for the most part. The minute I'm getting into this Destiny Swap, people calling the phone, leave a message. Leave a message. Thank you. Now, you find out that the person you put on, you showed them everything. They Destiny Swap your card, your time card, your potential. And all of a sudden, they got to the position. They took your position that belongs to you, because the manager and the supervisor are not your friend. They want to put you on, yet they want to talk to the people, the same people that don't like you. This is where you find out a lot of people you thought liked you at the job never liked you at the job. And they will talk bad about you. They will say you're not a team player. They will say you don't work hard. You might, leave a little bit early. They go and snitch. Snitchy, snitchy, snitchy. While they was doing it, they did it. They snitchy, 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 snitchy. Because they want your money that belongs to you. See, the main destiny swap with these folks is they want your money. They want your situation. They're not satisfied that you got something going on in your life, that you have a true destiny in this world. They never had a destiny in this world. And the only way they survive is off your dollar, off your sense, off your reality. They're trying to get into your reality. Don't let them ever get into your reality. They try to get comfortable. They be saying things you want to hear, and you don't see the things that they want you to hear. How can they tell you something and you don't see it? That's like them telling you, I got a nice vehicle, yet you never seen the vehicle because they're trying to get the vehicle that belongs to you. Put a 2 in the chat if you ever experienced that. Put a 2 in the chat if you ever experienced that. Somebody telling you they got a nice whip. All of a sudden, you thought about the whip because they're trying to take the whip from you. They never have the conversation with that person. They coming up telling you, oh, I got me a Maybach. And you thought about the Maybach, yet the Destiny Swapper knows you're going to get the Maybach. So they pound your hand and got your Maybach that belongs to you. They stole your idea. They trying to steal your identity. That's why we have a lot of identity theft, because the Destiny Swappers are the identity theft. They take your information, use it, and sabotage your name, your situation, and you got to prove that it wasn't you. How many of you ever experienced that? They try to take your name, take your essence. They're trying to mask your full potential and try to go into your situation. This is why you can't tell everybody everything you do. You have to learn how to block the Destiny Swappers. You have to put a protection with the angels, with the Most High, the guardians. They have to be around you so that they can't come into your house. It almost happened to Brainwaves, where you had an entity try to go into his house. The devil tried to go into his house to steal what he got in his house. He tried to bribe him with the vehicle because Brainwaves is going to get that vehicle. He's trying to get that vehicle away from Brainwaves, the opportunity to get Brainwaves that vehicle. Y'all know who that monster entity deity want to be all over the place is. Using that as an example. So the Most High showed Brainwaves, don't let that entity into the house because it's trying to take everything from you. Just like it try to take everything from me. I put a stop to that. Let's get to that. That's right. So without further ado, let's continue to hear what she's saying.
To play.
We're going to let that play through. Because this person did Destiny Swap. So that's why we're listening to this person. This person have done Destiny Swap. Here we go.
Into this video, and today we are going to talk for a little minute. I thought this was going to be a quick and easy video, cut and dry, straight to the point, but I wanted to emphasize and give a lot of examples and show how common destiny swapping is and how you more than likely seen it happen around you or even to you and how to avoid it. So I really wanted to go into detail just to show how common it is. So anytime I have to talk a lot, of course I'll be making my crystal dry rub, which is an all-in-one crystal cleanser that you can use to keep your crystals.
She's doing Destiny Swap. So don't look at the beauty of her. Don't fall for the beauty. She's into the Destiny Swap. We're listening to somebody who Destiny Swap off of people. Let's continue.
Is in charge while you're not wearing them or using them. Utilize them in your full moon rituals or any type of cleansing ceremony you do. This is an all-in-one crystal cleanser. So the crystals, you can't apply water to cleanse them. This will cleanse every single crystal, okay? No matter if you get wet or dry. And you can get you a batch at blackwitchyaya.com. So, in general, what is a destiny swap? A destiny swap is an idea that involves the exchange or switching of one's life path, faith, or destiny with another person. It's a concept that often appears in mystical, spiritual, or even fictional texts. You will see it happen. And it suggests that an individual can swap their destined life trajectory with someone else, either intentionally or through unforeseen circumstances. And we're going to cover that because that is a outcome of destiny swapping as well. When I mentioned...
Listen, you got people that, what is considered, they're trying to look like you. They're trying to steal your skin. They skin crawlers. They have no soul. They're trying to steal your skin. Don't let them steal your skin, meaning your ideas. Don't allow them to touch your pineal gland, your head. Don't allow them to rub your head. A lot of you allow these people to rub your head. Ladies, be careful of who you let them touch your belly of your baby because they're trying to take your baby's energy. That's right. Don't let every woman give you a belly rub. She might be putting sin and sickness into your baby. The guys, too. Do not let everybody touch your belly, ladies. There's a lot of destiny swappers. They try to take your children's essence, the innocence, and they try to pour sin into your belly, into your womb. Try to make you lose your baby. Some of you wondering why the baby's acting up because it got touched by a sinner. Them sinners out there touching your kid. You allow everybody to rub your belly talking about good luck, my behind. They don't want you to have good luck. They want you to have complication problems. As a man, you can't have, bro, just give a pound like this. Give a pound, keep it moving. You can't be, that's how they destiny swap. When you go like this, they try to destiny swap. They try to take all your energy. They try to do it smooth so they could take their time taking what belongs to you. And then they're going to use the evil side of what belongs to you and try to connect more souls. This is why you got to be mindful of cognizant of who you shake hands with, who you break bread with, because a lot of these people are destiny swappers. They on borrowed time. They really are. They on borrowed time, yeah. Let's continue to listen.
Destiny swapping, don't think of only someone sitting down in a dark room with your picture, a strand of your hair attached to a voodoo doll with the candle lit, and that's the only time destiny swapping can take place by someone who knows the craft or knows ritual. This can be regular, degular, common folk who can destiny swap with you. Someone who doesn't even know a lick about witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, all the do's can still do this. Now, why and how can they do this? And it's because with any ritual, the main and strongest element is your intentions. So with any ritual that you're doing, you can have a bunch of crystals, a bunch of candles, a bunch of statues, whatever, but if you don't have true intention, if you're not meaning what you're doing, you just have a cute little Halloween setup. This is all just decoration. Why?
That's the biggest time of destiny swap is the month of Satan's birthday. In the next couple of days or so, they try to get what belongs to you so that they could go into next year taking what belongs to you. Don't let them be around you. This is when they try to be around you. This is where you got to be careful of getting with someone. Boo season. Boo, 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 boo. That's another destiny swap. You getting with a woman around this time of year. You better make sure she's not on that time of season where she's taking everything from you. Then you go into January. Bro, you wondering what happened to your money because she destiny swap your money. Don't let her into your bill. Don't let her know into your wallet. Don't let her know into everything you got going on. She has to prove herself to be the woman she's supposed to be. Ladies, she has to prove herself to be the man he's supposed to be because he's trying to destiny swap you. He's trying to destiny swap you. He's trying to take what belongs to you. And they try to make you sick. That's another thing. They try to make you sick. You know why? Because they're trying to take what belongs to you. When you're sick, that's when they could try to enter into your life. To your life force. So you got to be careful. Don't give them the energy. Don't give them the time of day. That's what they want. That's how they try to harvest you. You expose them for what they are and keep it moving. Give me 1 second. Let's continue.
People want to destiny swap. For some people, they may feel stuck or overwhelmed with their current circumstance and they wish to switch life with someone who has a life that seems to be more favorable, which may be yours. And this could be an escape from financial hardship, physical struggles, or difficulties that they feel are like insufferable. If someone feels as though they are cursed or trapped in a series of unfortunate events, they may consider destiny swapping. Like, you know what, instead of working on my own life, let's just switch it. And they do this so they could break free from the cycle and find peace or happiness. So that's usually the goal.
Did you hear that? The main thing is to take your money, your assets, your opportunities. They're going to try to attack you financially because they know everybody knows you need money to get certain things done, to move around. You need certain types of money, certain types of situations. This is why they go after your money first, then they try to destroy your relationships and have everybody turn against you so you don't get the support you deserve. They want you poor. How many times I tell you that they want you poor? I've been saying that many times in many of my videos. There's a lot of people that want you poor, in poverty, and don't have anything. I've been saying that for a long time. That's the main thing of destiny swap. have you in poverty. You wondering why your relationships ain't working. You wondering why people don't deal with you. You wondering why nobody's supporting you because they destiny swapping. They doing it behind the mirror. Be careful with those mirror culture vultures. You got a lot of people trying to take your money right now. What you got going on? The little you have or the large influence of money coming in, they want to destiny swap your supporters. They're monitoring who supports you, who don't support you, and what's going on, how you getting this money. So they trying to be cool with you. They trying to come in with troll accounts. You got troll accounts out here that's trying to destiny swap the audience to go to their channel to get the support you're supposed to get. There's people out here that don't really get support because the people is trying to take what belongs to them. That's what happened to Brother Brainwaves. They destiny swapped his Cash App, where he was getting a lot of support on the Cash App. They tried to take my Cash App too, my other Cash App. I got it back, of course. Yet they didn't give it back to Brainwaves because they destiny swapped. Because somebody told his personal information and report him to Cash App, and he lost a lot of support. You see what they do? When you do very well, they try to figure out what hits the most. Keystone said they just did that to you. They did that to your Cash App? Yeah, you told too much information to everybody. You told too much of your personal business to everybody, and somebody got wind of it and got your Cash App taken away. Now you're going to have to deal with Venmo and PayPal. Unfortunately. You can't be telling everybody your business. You got people around you that's destiny swapping your opportunities. Now you can't get the money you deserve to get. See, that's an example. You can't give everybody the ideas you got going on. See, you open yourself to everybody. See, when you want to run a business, you can't open up to everybody. When you have a business, you can't open up to everybody. You have to deal with the few far between that's worthy of helping you with your business, and then you announce to the world what's going on. You can't be doing that with everybody. A lot of you are working on striving to do better. You can't share that information with everybody. In most cases, you can't share it with the person you with. They have to be trustworthy. You have to tell them things to see if it go back and tell somebody. The things that, if they don't say nothing, they trustworthy, then you can open up your mouth and tell them a little bit more. The Bible even warns you. The Bible even warns you, guard the doors of your mouth. That's in the scripture, Malachi, I believe, 7:5. Guard the doors of your mouth. Because you got a lot of people looking in, trying to figure out where they could get in and fit in and snap your stuff away from you. That you wondering what the hell happened to you. You can't put everything on them when it comes to that. The reason why you went through that is because you told too much and they flipped it on you and make you made a bad decision. This is why you got to take your time. We all learn, don't we? We all learn how to do business correctly. You're learning. You're going to be more strict. You're going to be more careful of what information you put out there. Especially where you at in that northeast corridor. I mean, Destiny Swap is at an all-time high in Pennsylvania. It's at an all-time high in Pennsylvania right now. Let's continue.
Or the intention with someone. So if this person is going through turmoil in their life and they look at yours and they're like, wow, their life seems so much smooth. I wish I had a good job. I wish my kids behaved well. I wish I was in good shape. Whatever they want for themselves and they see it in you, they'll take that desire and jealousy and swap destinies with you. So they can just simply live the life that you have because it seems so much easier from their point of view. So how to spot these type of people, and this is what I want to focus on because I don't want...
I'm going to tell you two things how to spot these people. When they tell you stuff you already know about yourself, they were sent to take what belongs to you. That's one way to find out. Number two, they try to get close to the person that you do business with and have that person turn on you if they can. There's a lot of people that's trying to turn themselves on you when they know you're about to level up. When you're about to level up, when you're about to step to the next step, that's when they try to come around you. That's when they try to come around you. And they try to take what belongs to you. Don't let them be in your life. People have to earn themselves to be in your life. People have to earn to be around you, to break bread with you, to deal with you. Because we're in a time such as never before. People are desperate. And that's another thing you're going to find out how they're going to destiny swap. They're going to be desperate. They're going to be desperate to talk to you all the time and not doing no solution. When they don't have no solutions for their life, they trying to destiny swap. Let's go.
I want you guys to think of a scene from Freaky Friday where someone's destiny swapping and all of a sudden you're washing dishes, then like your soul evaporates from your body and someone else taps into it. It's not a Disney movie. It's not going to happen like that. Destiny swappers are slick with it. So you got to watch out for it. They'll leech around you, always want to know what you're doing, what's going on. They constantly compare y'all's life. Like if you get a new job, the first thing they'll say is, Lord knows I need a new job.
Yep.
Like,
Yep, they will repeat what you say. When you move to another state, they want to move to the same state or similar state that you in. They see you move to this particular place. Now they want to move to that particular place or try to be as close to you as possible. They didn't think about it at first until you did it, and they wondering how you did it, so they try to get in your business. Let's continue.
You can't have good news without them bringing you down or comparing what y'all got going on. Oh, I got a new job. Oh, girl, I was just applying for new jobs. It's like, okay, let me have my moment. And they'll ask questions that seem like support. Like, oh, where at? What position? How did the interview go? How much you getting paid? You got your own office? Which is questions that a supportive person would ask because it's like, oh my gosh, give me all the details. I'm so happy for you. But they're taking inventory. They're taking note. They're trying to figure out how you did it, who you spoke to, where you went, so they could set it up for themselves. Now, that may be a little...
And that's how they get to find out what you do. That's what happened to me when I worked up Northeast Florida. Exactly what she's saying. It happened to me in Northeast Florida. Yeah. Let's continue.
Tricky on how to spot that because it's something that everybody does. But a telltale sign of someone like this is a person that always copies you. And I'm sure we know the difference between who we inspire or motivate and people who just flat out copy. It can be hard to notice the difference. It may take a few times and occurrences for you to be like, wait, hold on, this is getting a little weird. But just start paying attention to these certain things. For me, I noticed it a few times when I mentioned something that I'm doing or working on. The next thing you know, the next conversation I have with that person, they're working on something very similar and using the ideas that I had, and it's like,
wow.
Okay, so let me be quiet. Now, something else you got to pay attention to, because the dynamic or the actions of the person is going to depend on the relationship you have with the person. So a friend may show the I want your life differently than a cousin may, or a mom, or a dad, or a coworker. So the way a boyfriend may show it is going to be different than the way a coworker may show it. For example, if you've been going to the gym, right, getting your body right, you eating healthy, you getting in shape, you taking your walks at the work, whatever, and then your friend is like, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing. That's good. You inspired her to get in shape. You inspired her to live a healthier lifestyle. That's great. That's inspiration. If you pick up a hobby of playing pickleball, you join a pickleball club, you got your pickleball friends, you going to pickleball events, you just living this nice pickleball life. Then the next thing you know, your friend just joining a pickleball club or the same club you got or the same club you joined, and you know this person does not have an athletic bone in their body. They don't even like to sweat. They don't even like being around people, but they see that you're doing it and you're having fun with it, so they feel like, well, I want to do it too. So they're going to just copy and paste the same thing. Or it could be a new pair of shoes. If you wear your shoes out with your friend, you're getting compliments, everyone loves them. Then the next thing you know, the Destiny Swapper gets the same exact pair of shoes. And it's like, girl, you don't even like heels. Like, why are you?
Don't we see that happen to Ringo? Didn't that happen to Ringo? A certain individual got the same thing Ringo got and try to bite his style to the T, trying to walk like him, talk like him, act like him. He does it with me. He does it with Brainwaves. And there's other people like them that do it with our content. These Destiny Swappers, even on the internet, is off the charts. It's off the charts. It's crazy. It is sickening. You got many people talking like us on the internet for verbatim. They copy, paste, and try to add it on to their life. They try to bench watch, meaning not bench watching to learn to do better and give credit. They bench watching to steal from you, your identity. There's people try to steal my identity, your identity in the chat. They try to make their chat like our chat. Have you noticed they try to make our chat like they chat? They try to get their chat room to be like our chat room. They mad when they see Ringo get support. They mad when they see Brainwaves get support. They upset and mad too when I get support. You know they be celebrating when we don't get no support on the internet? They be like clapping. They like, when they see Ringo get a lot of support at times, or Brainwaves get support at times, or I get support at times, unexpectedly, oh, they get pissed. They get mad. They get upset. They lose their minds. And shout out to those who support my work. Shout out to those who hit the Cash App. Shout out to those who hit the Venmo. Shout out to those who hit the Super Chat. Shout out to those who hit the super things in the comment section. Shout out to those who send a gift and members or send a super sticker. Shout out to those who support the work. Let's continue.
What was the point of that? You don't even know how to walk in heels. So it could be different occurrences like that. Sometimes it's just simply a jealous friend or a person with an empty brain that don't know how to think for themselves. But other times it's people with malicious intent. So you kind of got to keep the side eye for, different people. And you'll notice this too. If you achieve a goal, oh my God, I noticed this so oof. If you achieve a goal, right? And then it's like something you worked hard for, you had your mind on and you got it. Then the next thing you know, the other person is like, oh, I want to do that. And it's like, it wasn't even in your frontal cortex until I got it. Now you want it. You wasn't even thinking about it until you see me with it. And you may be thinking, well, my life not even set up like that. I'm not where I want to be in life. I got a lot going on. You may think your life isn't how you want it to be, but to someone else that wants to destiny swap with you, you live the Princess Diaries. You have the best life ever. And you never know what will make someone jealous. Even if you have a...
There's a lot of people secretly jealous of me, of what I got going on. There's a lot of people secretly jealous of me, of what I got going on and what's happening in my life. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. Let me play this clip of me and my lady. I want you to listen to me and my lady behind the scenes. If you want to listen to the full video, you have to become a member. If you want to listen to the conversation of me and my lady, you have to become a member. However, I'm going to let y'all listen to a little bit of it. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. It's like when my brother Ringo said, I mind my own business. I don't get involved in certain situations. And then like when people get mad when I start exposing for who they are and what they do, for the most part. And I try to move away from those situations. They try to plug me back in because they don't have anything else to talk about. So my lady got to see me in person. We out here in the state of Florida doing what we're doing, keeping ourselves busy, staying focused on tasks of important situations. Is there anything else you want to add, babes, before we close this out?
I just want to say that I love you.
And I love you too.
And I wish the best for you. And I just hope that, whatever you do turns to gold and that you become successful in all your endeavors.
Me too.
And please don't listen to the negative internet people and just keep pushing forward. And God is going to continue to bless you.
Absolutely. All right, babes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Talk to y'all another time. Peace.
And that's how it's supposed to be. A lot of you don't have situations like that because you're dealing with people that don't care for your well-being. You got to get around people that care for your well-being. It means what they say. It means what they do. The Destiny Swappers will try to take that and try to add it on to their life because they don't have a life. A Destiny Swapper don't have real relationships. They have fake relationships. There's a lot of people in fake relationships that you think is in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? There's no authenticity. See, a Destiny Swapper, they'll get with another Destiny Swapper, and they trying to one up on each other. How many of you witnessed that? You be like, there's no way they together because they trying to one up on each other. They're not trying to help each other, build each other, make things great again. They want to size you up. You got women out here that want to take from you. You got men out here that want to take from the woman. You get what I'm saying? So watch out for that. Be mindful and cognizant of that. Shout out to those who's viewing in the building. Shout out to those who's viewing in the building. Let's get right back to the video. Let's go.
And you may be thinking, well, my life not even set up like that. I'm not where I want to be in life. I got a lot going on. You may think your life isn't how you want it to be, but to someone else that wants to destiny swap with you, you live the Princess Diaries. You have the best life ever. And you never know what will make someone jealous. Even if you have a friend that technically has more than you, they're like, wow, you live in this big house. You got this nice car. You always dress so nice. Oh my gosh, like they may inspire you to work harder, but they look at you and you're married. They're like, yeah, I got all this, but I want to be in a marriage. I want to be in a relationship. And they could just envy that one thing about you that you have that they don't have. And they're willing to risk.
How many of you going through that? There's people that got way more than you. A lot of things going on. And then they see you in a relationship. They're not happy you in the relationship. They're not happy that you got the little things you added on. You working on yourself to become better. You're inspired by the work they do, and they just mad you got somebody. They mad you got kids. You're taking care of your kids. You're taking care of your family, whatever the case may be. They upset about that. You got nice whips, nice cars, nice situations going on, connections, whatever the case may be. And they try to destiny swap. They try to take that away from you to add it on to their life because they don't have a life. And while they got all this money through lying, they didn't get it the right way. They want to take yours too. It's crazy. Crazy work, y'all. Let's continue.
Everything they have going on just because they want what you have so bad. They want to step in your shoes. They want to live your life. So don't think, child, my life a mess. Don't nobody want to swap with me. Someone wants to swap with you. Because the grass always seems greener on the other side. For me, the best way to spot these type of people is to simply pay attention. And I know that sounds simple, but in every conversation I have with friends, family, people I'm dating, I think before I speak, because sometimes I could go on a roll and talk too much. So I have to slow down and be like, okay, girl, what are you about to say? What information are you about to give out? I pay attention to how the person responds verbally and non-verbally, because you can have a person be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. But then they like, their face will tell them, or their body language will tell them to get real stiff. So make sure you pay attention to that. And then also I pay attention to what they bring up in different conversations. Like what information do they throw up in my face? What question do they have from something I told them that's very simple to me, but it's still in their mind lingering and they want more information. It may seem like a lot of work and you're just trying to have a quick conversation. You're not trying to think that hard. It'll come naturally after a while once you're just more cautious. And this type of soul-sucking people will tell on themselves. So it's going to be easy. They are not slick with it, but it'll be that one time where they say something or they do something, it'll make you raise a brow like, wait, what did they mean by that? Or why did they do that? Or she slipped up and told me this. Did she mean to tell me that? Or that's not the same lie she told me before. They're telling themselves they can't keep it up. And most of all, if anything, if all else fails, your spirit will tell you. Like before we end a friendship or relationship, how many red flags did we ignore? How many times did our mom or our friend told us, hey, watch out for that girl? Or you know what, this don't seem right. Or how many arguments did we let slide? Or little things that made us feel uncomfortable because we just wanted that friend around before the fight.
Don't ever let these people get you to where you need to be around them. No, cut them off. Cut them off. I thank each and every one of y'all for tuning into the show. You know what I'm saying? They're doing some work in the house. So I'm going to get back to doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want a part 3, everything should be working, computer and stuff. We could do more, when I go live on the computer. Hey, if you want a part 3, support the show. We need support on the show. Why? Because if you support the show, it shows me you want me to do a part 3. If you want me to go more into this, if you want it to be a series eventually, support the work. Go in the comment section. Support the Cash App. Support the Venmo. Support the Super Chat as an appreciation if you want to do that, to continue to get more into the situation. And I want to say this before I go. Don't ever let nobody know your number go. Don't let nobody know your number go. That's between you and God and someone you're dealing with, and maybe 2, 3 solid people. Don't let everybody know your number go, because they're going to use that number go against you. There was someone that won a lotto based off somebody's number, and that person never supported that person. That's another destiny swap people don't tell you. Let's say you put people on. They finally get to where they at. If they don't support you, they never wanted you to win. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to close out by saying this. If you put people on to where they winning and they not supporting you like they supposed to, that's the biggest destiny swap ever. Putting people on and then they betray you by not helping you out in time of need. That's a big destiny swap. Watch out. Because they smile in your face. All around, they want to take your place. The backstabbers, they smile in your face. All around, they want to take your place. The backstabbers, they smile all up in your face. All around, they want to take your place. The backstabbers, they chill in your face. All around, they want to take your place. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. So, I see Joshua Wright sitting in the building. I see Robert in the building. I saw Keystone in the building. We have a few new subscribers in the building. Make sure you hit the all notification. Go in the comment section. Tell me you want me to talk about this. However, y'all support the work. Come on now. Support the work. I'll holler at y'all the next one. Brown royalty to the people. We the business.